welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you how to use your water to charge your body and to ultimately change the results that you're getting with the law of attraction. Now, the intention of this video is showing you a new perspective that might not be necessarily talked about a lot, and it has to do with understanding the power of intention, the power of water, and how we can influence ourselves in a powerful way by simply deciding that we are going to do this as a part of our daily routine. Now, this has to do with understanding an experiment that was done by Dr. Masaru Emoto, and this was in a documentary called What the Bleep Do We Know? This is something that quantum physics is showing us, is the power of our own intention over water molecules. Now, first off, let me say that our body is over 70% water, that our body, and based upon our thoughts, is constantly affecting our body. So there's an intimate connection between our thoughts and our body. And understanding this helps us really know that many times if we are not getting the results that we want, it could be because our thoughts aren't in alignment with what we want to experience. And our thoughts are in resonance with the kind of experiences that we want. So what we can learn to do is to supercharge our bodies, to supercharge the water that we're intaking, to then affect the kind of results that we're getting. So first off, let's look at the experiment. The experiment has to do with putting words over certain glasses of water and how that affects the molecular construction and composition of how they turn out. So you'll see here that there's certain words that had a certain molecular structure once they crystallize it, and you'll see that it looks very nice when it is in the words I love you or things as gratitude, but when you see things such as words of like I hate you or words of destruction, you'll see that it has a totally different type of composition. Now this is something that's been proven, this is something that's starting to be studied at different levels, but let me first off just say that I think we can use this when it comes to understanding, influencing ourselves to resonate with certain type of experiences and ultimately the kind of results that we're getting with the law of attraction. Now let me tell you how I might apply this in my own life. Well, when I drink the kind of water that I drink, which first off I drink alkaline water, which has a certain level of oxygen in it, certain charge to it when it comes to the ionization, what I do is I infuse gratitude in it with my thoughts. I literally put my hands over it and just feel gratitude for everything in my life. I might feel gratitude for certain specific type situations I want to be in. And what I do is I charge the water with that gratitude because I know that using that experiment that they can charge water, I consciously decide to charge my water with gratitude. And what you can do for this as well is just put the words gratitude, put words that encourage you onto the glass, tape it on there. And what you do is you'll find that that charges the water. Now, even if we looked at this and we said this doesn't work, understand that the placebo effect works over 80% of the time, or works a high percentage of the time. And the idea behind this is knowing that what we end up doing is we align our beliefs and we align ourselves to the kind of expectation of what we want to experience in our life. Now, at a molecular structure, this does work because we've already seen it work in multiple experiments. But the process that I would like to encourage you to use is to infuse your water with the intention of gratitude. Now understand that the more you put yourself in the emotion of gratitude, the more likely you are to then experience situations in your life that resonate with that point of view. Now, the more and everything that you put into your body is becoming a part of you. Most of your body is water. The more you put this kind of intention into what you're consuming, the more that that is becoming something that resonates with you, and you'll find that then opportunities open up in your life. Of course, take action with what you want to be doing, but understand that underneath that will be a resonance with a correlation of your intention, of your thoughts into what you are consuming. So this is something, like I said, that I apply. What I do is I like to put this over my water especially. You could even do this with your food, putting gratitude and feeling gratitude as you eat your food. You'll find that it digests better. You'll find that you are able to remain in those states longer. And at the same time, realize that you are setting an anchor and a trigger for yourself to feel those emotions when you eat, to feel those emotions when you're drinking water. That has a powerful effect over you to begin with because you are feeling those emotions emotions more often throughout your day, and whatever we put on repetition becomes a part of who we are. It becomes momentum. It becomes something like the synaptic connections in our brain are wiring stronger and stronger when it comes to those perspectives, and we're creating it to be more consistent in our life. So what you can do is use your power of your intention and of your thoughts for feeling the gratitude of what you already have and of what you want to experience. As you put that into your water just for a couple seconds before you drink it, you'll find that then there's an expectation within you. You are aligning your beliefs towards understanding this at a deeper level, and you'll find that at the same time, you are setting a trigger and an anchor for yourself to be in this state of being more often, and you'll find that then you start to get better results because you are resonating with a new version of yourself. You are resonating with those opportunities, and then those can begin to reflect back to you. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you hit that little notification gear next to the subscribe button so that you are able to see the daily videos that I post. So peace, much love, namaste.